Hey tubers, we're back for some more drafting here on the arena. We'll take a break from the sealed for a little bit, jump into some draft. Been doing better at drafts, so that's improved my morale a bit. Still not crushing like I was in, well, any of the other formats I've been playing. But yeah, starting to do better. Think I'm not necessarily got a better grasp on the format or anything. I think variance has maybe swung back in the other direction. And yeah, anyways, we'll jump in. We opened a Toluz, the Clever Conductor. Very, very good value card. Just a ton of different abilities. I'm actually going to try taking this here because I haven't had this card yet. I just know it's good in a value card. But if you look at this pack, this is an insane sealed pack. Toluz, Fairy Vandal, Exotic Pets, Infiltrator, Server, Overseer, and a bunch of other good blue and white cards. So this is like the perfect sealed pack. I'm passing Overseer, I'm passing Pets. I'm going to take the Toluz though, because I think it's another good value card and haven't drafted with it yet. I've played against it, and again, I know it's good, but we'll just take that. And we'll just follow it up with probably the best common in the format. I like Jewel Thief a lot, but as time goes by, the Overseer just proves to be so good. I still like the Trample, Vigilance, and Treasure from the Jewel Seer, but this actually gives you a full card, whereas the Jewel Seer just gives you the treasure or whatever. Gonna be passing the Sleep with the Fishes. I think that's okay. I do like this removal spell quite a bit. The fish are surprisingly good. I mean, maybe 1/1 unblockables aren't surprising that they are good, but just attached to other spells is really nice. So Toluz here into Inspiring Overseer, passing, I guess, a Waterfront District or whatever. Remember, with the Toluz, you only need to be baseline blue. You can just be mono blue if you really wanted to. You do not have to play the white or the black on the hybrid costs. It could just be blue if you wanted to. Moving to pick number 3. I think a lot of people in the comments get too hung up on 17 land stats. I do not draft just looking at the stats, just looking at the numbers. There is some inherent bias to it, and though I think it is a good baseline, like if you're completely new to draft, I think just taking like the best cards from 17 lands or whatever is a good strategy. But like, people are always yelling at me that, you know, I'm passing all these random cards that are, it's the number 1 common, it's the number 3 common, and I'm like, okay, that's not how I want to draft. I don't think that's a good method to drafting. You know, it's not just about taking the individually good cards. You are trying to build a deck of some sort. Anyways, I'm going to take the Psychic Pickpocket there. Enough of my rambling. As we move on to pick number 4, where we get a pretty nice one. I do like Grizzly Sigil quite a bit. I think that is a very good removal spell, especially if you can pick up things like Expendable Lackey. Which these 1-drops, I mean, the majority of the 1-drops in the format have been surprisingly playable. Also a Corrupt Court Official here. But I think this is pretty easy. Grizzly Sigil. Been very happy with this card. Just does a ton of work. Life gain, removal. All in all, fantastic. It's a pretty late Strangle, 5th pick. But we do have some other good cards here. I think Rogue's Gallery is quite good. Dig Up the Body is solid. Snoop is fine, Run Out of Town is okay. I've been really happy with the Rogue's Gallery. The times that you cast this and return 2 creatures is like the baseline, and that's a 2-for-1 right off the bat. But if you can return any more than 2 creatures, often feels like you can't lose the game. So, take the Rogue's Gallery here, pass the Strangle. Maybe look to be some kind of Esper build. Some more late red cards. I mean, I do think this is a signal. Like, Riveteer's Requisitioner 6th pick is kind of nuts. Exhibition Magician. Forge Boss also fine. I guess, again, we don't need to be playing any white or black necessarily. I mean, we could even just ditch the Toluz. I really want to take the Requisitioner here, as I think it's like the best card in the pack, but I also don't mind just like taking Make Disappear. If I don't have any 2-drops in my deck, I think a counter like this is okay. I'm not thrilled about it, but this might have been the wrong pick though. But I do get rewarded, okay. as we get a 7th pick Echo Inspector, which I think is one of the better blue commons in the format, so that's a good sign. Yeah, not much to say here. Passing a couple of run out of towns now. I think that's like the 3rd run out of town. There is a Obscura Storefront, which is quite a good land given what we've already taken, but I think the Echo Inspector makes more sense. That's a very late Rocco, too. Pretty far away from this card. I do like Rocco, but I've actually had really good success with Skycrier in this format. It just puts in a ton of work for a 2-drop, and even though maybe in Esper it's not going to be the most exciting, as there are fewer ways to pump it up or whatever. A 1/1 flying lifelink for 2. Surprisingly decent. Speakeasy Server, I also don't mind that. Right now we're just playing like Esper Flyers. You can't really go wrong with that. Blue-white Flyers has been tale as old as time and limited. So we get a late Graveyard Shift here. That's not terrible. Have a couple Connivers already, so seems to make sense. Witness Protection, my least favorite removal spell, but it is removal, and if we're just beating down with Flyers, this is actually not that bad. The worst part, or the worst place for Witness Protection, I feel like, is when you're just beating down with ground creatures, and so you're giving them a 1/1 that can just block or whatever. But if you're playing a bunch of Flyers, then you don't really care about the 1/1. That's a really good pack 1. Look at that. Basically nothing but playables, although we didn't get any fixing. I think that was a nice pack 1. I'm not huge on Revel Ruiner, though, and maybe Run Out of Town, it's not at its best, but... On to pack number 2. Pick 1. What's the best card here? Voice of the Vermin? Probably. For us, we're going to take a Swooping Protector. This has also been a pretty large overperformer. It doesn't look great, but 2/1 flying, flash, okay, whatever, for 4 mana, not exciting. But with the shield counter, I mean, this does a surprisingly large amount of work. We are passing Hold for Ransom. Oh well. A couple of 2-drops I could also consider, but I think the flyer is just a little bit better. So we'll go ahead and take that. Ooh, la la. Yeah. Corpse Explosion is one of the Wrath effects in the format, but I don't think we go with that when we have a perfectly good Quasar. There's a Girder Goons here, some fixing, fake your own death, dig up the body. This has been another impressive one. So the magic number in this format is 4 in terms of toughness. So Quasar fits perfectly on that slot of things. It's just a good card. As now we can take the Girder Goons if we want to. Although, man, I think I almost would rather just take this Obscura Storefront. Just because I don't have any fixing yet. And I don't want to have to rely on pack 3 to get the fixing. So while we do have some good cards here, the Goons, the Nuisance, the Bruiser's Fine's a 2-mana early blocker. I think here it's probably just the Storefront. So it looks like right now we're probably blue-white as a baseline, splashing some black. That would be my guess. And blue-white is a good baseline place to be, because that also means, like in theory, I could still be playing green if we maybe got like a Broker's Ascendancy or something in pack 3. I don't lose that many black cards in order to do that. Okay, this just looks like a backup agent here to me. We don't have any yet, but what are they called? The Disruptors, the 2/3 flying for 3 that keep something locked down if you have a creature with a counter on it. Really likes these. And this is just a solid enough 2-drop in the format if you can enable that type of interaction. Hideout's okay, Dagger's okay. There goes another red card, but on-color 2-drop that can give us some synergy seems nice. This looks like a good start to me. It's just the lack of fixing that I'm not super thrilled about, but Esper Flyers is nice as we get a second Quasar. Oh, this is a little more interesting. Obviously, having more of these cards, more of your good cards, is not a bad thing, as it gives us higher chances of drawing them in a game. And if the first one dies, you know, you have a second or whatever. But I really feel like I should be taking the Skybridge Tower here. I always say this, but I'd rather be able to cast my spells than not, you know? So if I didn't already have a Quasi, I probably wouldn't take it. Oh, this is the card. There we go. Celestial Regulator. And seeing it 6 pick in pack 2 is super juicy. Fantastic. Yeah, this deck looks great. Midway through pack 2, and I'm feeling very confident in our position. How many lands do I ideally want to end up with? Like 3 or 4, probably. Right now, maybe removal's a little bit shallow. Let's see, we have a bounce, tap down, counter, protection, sigil. I mean, it's not really hard removal per se, but it's not terrible. Good little second pick here of Broker's Veteran. Dig Up the Body and Backstreet Bruiser, also fine. I especially like the veteran type cards when you have the casualties. Wow, another Quasi, and damn, 2 more pieces of fixing, so... Okay. Again, I'm really just tempted to take another piece of fixing here, but... Second Quasi is pretty nice. Ugh, I'm gonna take the Tri-Land, and I'm gonna feel a little bit bad about it, but... I mean, that's a good sign that we're seeing him this late. But now I hope I haven't sent a really awkward signal that somebody started to take the Esper cards, you know? Security Bypass. Again, if black is the splash, I don't know if we want to take, like, Crooked Custodian here. Kind of like taking the Bypass and seeing if maybe... you can pick up some cards in pack 3 to make it work. Another Graveyard Shift, okay. Well, with 2 Graveyard Shifts, the Security Bypass does get a little bit better, certainly. Because you can connive away your creatures or whatever. Interesting. I probably don't need Boon of Safety then with 2 ways to... like, Boon of Safety protects your creature, right? But if we don't mind our creatures dying, maybe we don't even need the Boon of Safety in the first place. That Rooftop Nuisance on the wheel was also super, super spicy. Yeah, this is coming together real nice. I'm not sure this is going to be a dagger deck, but maybe Case the Joint's okay. Maybe, again, a 1-up Crocodile's okay. Alright, so we lost out on 2 Quasas in pack 3, but I don't think that was necessarily bad. Wow, pretty strong pack 1 here. Sorry, pack 3 here. Pick 1. The Murder's probably a little bit too hard to cast at double black. So what are we looking at here? We have a Scheming Fence, Rumor Gatherer, Obscura Charm, even Court Official's not crazy bad. Kind of like taking the Obscura Charm over the Rumor Gatherer. It's got a lot of versatility to it. All 3 modes are relevant. And like we have both Regulator and Toluz already to bring back with it, so kind of dig that. I don't think Scheming Fence is a super high pickup. The Rumor Gatherer might have been the next consideration, but let's try out the Obscura Charm. Damn. Holy smokes, another insano pack here for us. Crowbar, Clubber, Inspector, District, and a Regulator. That's crazy. Well, we should end up wheeling something would be my guess. This has got to be between Clubber and Regulator. I've just had so much good success with the Clubber, and yes, it is double black to hardcast it, but the Blitz is only a single black, which is why I'm so keen on taking this here. So many good choices. We might be able to wheel the Regulator, but I don't think we would wheel the Clubber. Awkward, but here we are. Damn! Another pack with so much fixing. Tower, District, another Storefront, and then there's a whack. Holy moly. Can probably just cut out this run out of town then. And this Witness Protection. Alright, I mean, we should wheel one of the lands in this pack, right? It's only pick 3. Let's take the whack here. And just plan on getting one of the fixers back. Cut your losses. This card is not good. I know people have told me, hey Kenji, this card's good. No, it's not. Kill shot's okay. I don't like the fact that it's really face up when you play this card, or at least a lot of the times. If you just pass with 3 mana open, you know, it's kind of telling. But do we need a second Speakeasy Server? Probably not. Do we need a second Rooftop Nuisance? Probably not. I don't actually have the early 1-drops to make it work. So I'll go ahead and just take the kill shot, but I'm not sure I'm going to play it. There's Skybridge Tower here. Looks good over a... Well, Second Make Disappear is actually a little bit tempting because, like I said, we don't have the early gameplay, so being able to hold up a counter on turn 2 is really nice. And I do plan on, yeah, there are going to be some packs that give us some wheel picks, so I'll go ahead and take the counter here. Tainted Indulgence versus Illuminator Virtuoso. Do we have enough ways to make Virtuoso relevant? Not really. The thing it has going for it is that it is a cheap 1-power creature to sack to all of my casualty cards. So I guess that makes it somewhat playable. Nice. Oh, this was one of the ones that we were looking for. The Rafine's Informant, just one of the best 2-drops in the format. I love a little chat too, but I think the creature here is much better. That'll probably end up replacing that Virtuoso. And we got a Hold for Ransom 8th pick as well. Okay, good stuff. I'm not even sure we want to run these graveyard shifts then. Like, they seem okay, but I have the Rogues Gallery already anyways, you know? As we get... I don't think we'll be splashing Outlaw, but there's a small chance I decide to. So it was pack 3 that had the 3 lands in it. It had the Storefront and then the 2 on-color duels. So, holy moly, yeah, Echo Inspector's Wheeling is insane. So we should be getting the land pack here coming up. This looks like a really solid Esper deck, though. Boom, there they are. Let's go with the second tower over the third Storefront. Some more Witness Protection. And that gives us 1723 if we wanted to go like this. I think with the amount of connive we have on... Well, I don't have that much connive, I guess, on turn 2 anyways. I could see this being an 18-land deck. The black in this deck is basically just removal in value, right? Yeah. Average of 3.1. Maybe I don't need 2 Make Disappears. Yeah, see, the problem is a lot of my connive cards don't come down until turn 3, right? Or 4. 2 Echo Inspectors are 4 mana connives. Pickpocket's a 5 mana connive. Toluz is a 3 mana connive. Feels weird not to run Graveyard Shift. Feels like I want 1 Graveyard Shift, right? So maybe I can cut the Skycrier here instead. Or like one of those Make Disappears, like I said. Yeah, I don't think this is good enough. Close, but maybe not quite good enough. Let's go like that. Alright, I'll try 17 lands out. I think it's okay too. I think you could definitely run 18 lands as well, but... Remember, case-by-case basis. That's another thing people keep saying. But obviously, the number of lands you play is based on the deck that you've drafted. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7. So 9 white, 9 blue, and then 5 black. Pretty good. I could probably go up one more swamp. Got one plains maybe. Something like that looks okay. Alright, looks a little fun. Nice little Esper Flyerish deck here. Go to round one of this draft and see if we can win it out. Okay, here we go for round one of this drafty. And looks great. Perfect mana, some removal, turn 2 creature. Alright, this is return multicolored permanent, mana value 3 or less. Counter target instant sorcery and destroy target creature, planeswalker. Okay. So again, all 3 modes can be relevant in our deck. We just want to draw some flyers. I didn't get enough regulators, I didn't get enough overseers. I mean, I'm sure Toluz was not as good as overseer in theory, but... The Croc. I'll simply draw my overseer next turn. Darn, I lied. Don't really think that's worth a Grizzly Sigiling. I'm gonna go ahead and play out the untap land here so I can hold up Charm in case they do some nasty instant or sorcery. Not that there are many that I would be scared of, but I don't need to do anything with 4 mana next turn. We can also just kill like a good 3-drop creature if they do that instead, you know? Well, it's probably not one I want to kill. Alright. Wish we had that. Don't really want to whack that when Grizzly Sigil deals with it so easily. Our second white source here. I guess I'll see if they want to trade first. And if not, I don't mind just poking that, gaining a life. Where are my Echo Inspectors and whatnot? No, not you, me. Where are my Echo Inspectors? I guess we'll probably just end up whacking that, especially if they give it a 1/1 counter. They discard the Wing Shield Agent. Kind of scary. Good draw if we're gonna go whacking. Do I need a second black source in this deck? I guess just in case I draw the Clubber. Oh wait, I already have the Swamp in my hand. That was bad. I should have grabbed another island or another plains. Bant versus Esper. It's like 2 of the best color pairings. They still have 5 cards in their hand. Just gonna play out a 4/5, it looks like. Sure. Well, I've got a 5/6. My 5/6 is now pacified. Alright, at this point we'll go ahead and trade off the veteran for Scarab. Because given the Sewer Crocodile, a shield counter is still a little bit relevant here, once we eventually decide to get rid of the ransom. Guess I just pass. Presumably they're going to make a treasure end of turn. I don't think I need to trade the shield for 4 damage. Aberretti, that's probably just for green-white, but we'll see if they have any red sources. Okay. Indeed, they do have some red, huh? And another strong arm? Sheesh. 4/5s are pretty good here. Guess I just play the 5-mana spell, gain 2 life, and say go. We are in a very bad spot though, because I'm planning on double blocking one of the strong arms and just hoping they don't have anything. Pretty weak. Well, now I can't even make that play. Alright, so I'm going to take 8 here. Go to 3, and then probably just die. Yes, dying. Dying looks like it's on the menu. Alright, good enough. I mean, my only other play here was to play the land and sack the hold for ransom, but I don't know if that was going to win me the game. Maybe it was better than just hoping to draw something off of the Echo Inspector Connive. Maybe I do need to run Kill Shot in a deck like this. Maybe I do need to run the Witness Protection. Okay, let's cut the Graveyard Shift. The Witness Protection wouldn't have actually been that good there, I guess, since their creatures had 1/1 counters on them, but the Kill Shot would have been fine. Alright, go to game 2. Game number 2, we're down 0-1. And it looks like we have another decent looking hand here. Go ahead and grab an island, and we can turn 3 Toluz with this hand. I don't think we're going to want to play Backup Agent on 2, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, especially if we're just going to draw another land. That's fine. Let's get thinning. Double white or double blue here. I guess blue. I don't think it actually matters. And we can still cast the Toluz with either of them, so that's fine. Oh, they have a Ledger Shredder. Alright, discard the excess. Swamp. Again, it's the Clubber that's the only card that matters. Clubber would be good if they're gonna throng me a bunch. I think we go ahead and play Quasar out next turn instead of just whacking their Shredder. Raffine's Informant, yeah. Discard one of their throngs. Good stuff. Attacking with the 3/1, huh? That is highly sus. I guess they just have the +2/+2 trick in their hand. Alright, well, I'll block with my Toluz. Means they don't have to use their trick, but I don't want to lose my Quasar. Oh, that's a good draw, if indeed they're planning on using the +2/+2. I guess I don't want them to connive for free. Alright, I'll go ahead and attack. Game plan here is to attack, Play the Broker's Veteran and hold up Make Disappear. And if they go for the combat trick, then we just make disappear anyways. I don't think they're going to have more than 3, right? They went up to 6 cards in hand when they tutored with the first throng? Yeah. Good draw. I mean, I don't really care if they want to just keep holding up there. +2/+2. Let's just attack with both. If they double block Quasar, that's great. Sure. Yep, they had the +2/+2 as expected. And I'm actually going to make disappear and sack my Broker's Veteran to keep the Quasar alive. This is now a little bit awkward that I'm gonna let them connive first, but they can't turn their Shredder into a creature that they can protect. I didn't want to whack first since we put them on having the +2/+2 trick, right? If I try to whack the Shredder, then they just give that +2/+2 instead. It's fine. It's a pretty bad blocker. Wow, it's gonna be real good. Play this pre-combat and get a trigger of the Quasar. Sure. So we can bring back Toluz, Broker's Veteran, and Backup Agent here. Oof. Oh, now I'm going to block with the Inspiring Overseer instead. Since they played out a 3/3 flyer, we'd rather return that back. That's fine. They might just scoop to the value here of the Rogues Gallery. Oh, this is disgusting. So, white creature, blue creature, black creature. Yeah, way too much value. Good game indeed. Yep, that was nice. And that's how we want to play this out. Get them big ol' boom booms. Big ol' value. Alright, let's go. 1-0. Or 1-1, rather. Instafire. Ugh. Ooh. On the draw. Too greedy, even for me. Much better. Alright. You know, I actually think we're supposed to pitch the Make Disappear here because we have 2/2 so we're not, like, really holding up mana ever. If I didn't have a 2-drop in my hand, obviously, well, I guess that changes things drastically, but I think it makes sense to pitch the Make Disappear because it's just too awkward. Green, white, backup agent, 2/2, sure. Let's lead on Rafine. Ooh, nice draw. I'm gonna go ahead and just discard the Clubber here then, since that's our only uncastable. I don't think I'd do that if they played a 1 toughness creature this turn. Okay. Both players are gonna kind of combo off here. They are on the play though, so they are slightly advantaged. Really? Given that we have kill shot in hand, we can try to blow them out next turn. I'll just take it. Don't love it, but I'll take it. Go grab a black source here and pass. So now if they make the play of attacking with all 3 creatures, we'll put the regulator on the backup agent. Yeah. Because I assume they're going to give that flying. I mean, I could put the regulator... No, that doesn't play around the pump spell or whatever they have. I would like to eat the shield of the agent on the regulator, but... Yep. Alright. Very easy to tell. Nice little 2-for-1. I don't even think they should have made that play. They should have just attacked with, like, their... Actually, I don't even think they should have attacked. Given that I kind of signaled what I had, but... Anyways, it's neither here nor there. Is it better to discard Broker's Veteran here? I would like to cast the Crocodile next turn, so I think this makes sense. That's fine. No good attacks on their end. Okay. Croc and pass. Bad news is they have nothing but spells. The good news is we have a little bit of a better board presence currently. What is my best draw? Probably like Rooftop Guidance, sack the Toluz, tap the agent and the regulator and smash. Yeah, we're not even winning by that much here. In fact, I wouldn't even say we're winning. They have just so many more spells than I do. If they can draw out of it, we are wrecked. This is an interesting attack. Okay. Actually, we'll keep the Toluz since we have more, what do you call them? Connive creatures, we can still get more value with Toluz, because this doesn't just trigger itself. That's a problem. I guess now we have to leave back our Croc. It feels so bad to play defensive when your opponent has 5 more spells than you do. They have 4 spells in their graveyard alone. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Too many cards in their hand. Too many options, huh? Maybe they have another one of those revelations. They're going to give their duelist flying here. Oh, jeez. That's pretty good. So they get to hit me for... That's a very large surprise. They're letting me trade with the Wing Shield agent. But they are going to hit me for 7 damage. Okay. So I'm going to go to 4. And they still have 5 spells in their hand. I mean, come on. Okay. Hey, that was one of our best possible draws, I think. Thank God. So white creature, blue creature, black creature. Boom. So we do have to dash this. I guess I should have played Toluz first and, that was a mistake. Should have played Toluz first and, connived. Okay. Well, if they can't kill me this turn, we look pretty good. I mean, even if they have a removal spell for Toluz, that's not enough by itself to kill me. But they just could have anything in their hand. They're on all spells. It's so crazy. Hold! Hold for ransom! I'm guessing they don't have lethal if they're tanking this hard. I will 100% block if they attack. Absolutely. Keeping their board clear is vital. They just like hold for ransom my crocodile and pass. That's also pretty darn good for us. Darling of the masses. Oh, and the perfect draw. A 1-mana removal spell. I like the way that looks. Jeez. Oh, maybe that's actually better. Yeah, that looks better here. Gain 4 life. Kill their creature, gain a shield. I think we actually want to put the counter on the flyer. Beautiful. And we do have lethal next turn. Double removal spell as well. So if they just play some random creatures here, we should be good to go. Not gonna lie, they had me in the first half. But we started drawing some 6 spells and getting out of it. That's not good enough. Right, GG. Let's go. Whack that. Ransom that. Nice try, OP. But not today. Feels freaking great. Alright, good win. Woof. Two and one. Nice, let's go. On to the next game, playing against our buddy NCAA. Oh, our hand looks good. We just need to find one more freaking land, please. One land is all we need. Oh gosh. Please. Please draw land next turn. Please, 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 please. Well, missing one turn is maybe okay. I certainly can't miss more than once, though. Nice. Alright. Phew. Drawn out of it. I guess let's... Toluz here, expecting to pitch a spell so that we can block their fishies. If we can find a white source, this Nightclubber is probably going to be disgusting, huh? I don't really care if they have a hold for ransom for this. This is just when it leaves the battle. Oh, they're gonna... Ah! Okay, so they're gonna sack a lackey to draw an extra card. They might be missing land drops. Yes, indeed they are. Alright. Now, definitely gonna get the Echo Inspector online for extra connive and extra Toluz value. Like I said, Toluz doesn't care about its connive. It's just whenever you discard one more cards, I get to keep doing that. This looks like they have Majestic Metamorphosis, so I don't mind just taking 1 damage. Oh, is that a dies trigger? It is a dies trigger, boo. It's too bad. Play the Overseer and just get our flyers online. Nice. Okay, this Rogue's Gallery is going to be a ton of value too. So I lost my Sigil and my Veteran permanently. Are they just going to make a fish and then hold up Majestic? That would be my guess. Oh, Pickpocket, okay. Yeah, it's a good tempo turn. This card's a run out of the way. Play our flyer out again. I need to start casting my black cards, though. And if they play another creature with a counter on it, then the Bruiser can start attacking. I'm going to block the Lackey this turn with our Inspector if they attack. Force them to use the Metamorphosis. Especially since our Echo Inspector's not a 3/4. And that way that's going to incentivize them to, like, play out a 2-mana spell, which is just going to be their other fish. And this starts getting cards in my graveyard for the Rogue's Gallery. Yep, that was known card. Yep, that's good. So now we make that play. So we're gonna have a blue, a black, a blue and a black creatures in our graveyard. And then we can put the white as well. Oh wait, that one gets exiled, right? Sure. Main phase Vandal, so they're gonna play another card draw effect here. Another out of the way! Okay. More cards gone permanently. I guess I'm gonna play Toluz and then whack the flyer. They still have so many cards in their hand too. A lot of tempo cards. Blue and black creatures currently in our graveyard. This has been kind of a value train, huh? Both players just so many different cards. Sleep with the fishes now, okay. That gives us a good make disappear target. Actually, I wonder. I wonder. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, that's good. So we can Rogues Gallery, our Echo Inspector, and our... I don't think it's worth trying to get too much value with Toluz. I think we'd rather clear off their 2 1/1s right now, or 1 toughness creatures right now. White creature 0, blue creature 1, black creature... Yep. Now we get to attack for 4. Nice. Okay, get to draw a card, end of turn. And then hold up Make Disappear for 4, sacking Toluz and getting back our island. They might just make fish this turn. Another expendable lackey, huh? I think I'll attack for 2, see if they trade. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's play the storefront. Go grab another plains. Play the known Echo Inspector. Connive value again. And then pass here with Swooping Protector and Counter Magic available. Alright, that's good enough. Counter the bounce plus draw 2. Not awful. Next turn we can go Croc plus 4 drop. It's a lot of damn fishies. Good news is they didn't get to attack with the Brawl or Bruiser this turn. We have a very important life advantage here. But we really don't want him to draw another, like, Rooftop Guidance or something. Actually, where's our Rooftop Guidance? That's what we need. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, so 4 lands left in my deck. Three lands left in my deck. 2 lands left in my deck. Nice draw there. Okay. Oh, we actually need the untap land here, don't we? Because we want to regulate this turn. Activate, hit him for 6. Another Metamorphosis, I guess? Sure, whatever. Yeah, let's go, baby! GG! Woo woo! Wieners. We are wieners. And that is 3 and 1. Jeez. Only for 3 and 1? Alright, well, that was a nice grindy game. Let's keep it going, baby. On to game number 5. We are, on the play with this hand. Oh, yeah, this is a little bit too much of a sketch. With 1 land, I could blitz the clubber, but I think we gotta go for a better one. Yikes. That's not much better. Keep the 2-drop and the removal spell. 2-drop I can cast anyways. We'll still just lead off with the veteran since we don't need to hold up kill shot on turn 3. Sure. Could be a mirror match here. Okay. And they also have a veteran. Hey! Shuffled it right on top, it looks like. Don't really want to attack with the veteran, trade, and then put our shield counter on our 1/1. That doesn't make sense. You know what? Maybe I'm supposed to have just held the backup agent for conniving purposes. Might have also been a better play. This feels weird, but I think discarding kill shot makes sense. It's pretty bad versus all of their shield creatures, and we want to make the pickpocket a 3 toughness so that it doesn't just get stopped by the broker's veterans by themselves, you know? Okay, I guess it's pretty aggressive, but I could sigil. We'll just pass. I'm gonna hold the land. No reason to play out the land and then get wrecked by the court official making me discard one of these spells. It looks like they might be on Grixis. No, we just need to find some flyers. Or those Echo Inspectors. It's not bad, but if they're gonna go 4 mana pass, I don't know if I want to run out the Speakeasy server this turn. I think we're content just sitting back for a little bit. Maybe they have a little chat here? Yeah, they do. Sure. That's fine. I don't mind. I would be tempted to make disappear if they didn't have 2 mana open, so I could only counter... Oh wait, never mind, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, if they had no mana open and I could counter both, instead of just countering one, but... They're in need of land right now, so... Double Glamorous Outlaw. Corpse Appraiser. Okay. Yeah, they're getting too much card advantage. I am not liking the position we're in. Jeez, more advantage. That's not bad. Okay, let's do that. They're probably going to trade for my Broker's Veteran, but that's fine. I don't mind giving my Pickpocket a shield counter. Just I won't be able to make disappear for the casualty cost anymore. I don't know. Could be wrong. This play could be terrible. I'm hoping that they just go land and play out one of their outlaws here. Okay, that's fine. Sure. That I don't mind. Good enough. We still have so many freaking, like, they can attack for 6 here and then play a Glamorous Outlaw. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna both be at 15. They get to scry 2. And they still have 5 cards in their hand? I'm not feeling good about this game, friends. I need to draw some more extra value cards. I need to draw, like, Inspiring Overseer, or... Ooh, Rogue's Gallery, Toluz, Quays. Actually, you know what? We have a ton of good draws. Both top! Island, I cannot say, was one of those good draws, by the way. Okay, there we go, there we go. Let's hold the land, I guess. I was thinking about attacking with the pickpocket there and then, oh, boo! They get to eat my graveyard value. Though I guess eating backup agent's not the worst. The broker's veteran in there. Yeah, they milled more value too. Getting rid of one of these shield counters means their backstreet bruiser can't attack anymore, though. Kinda nice. Or I could go for a double block on the outlaw. That doesn't seem terrible. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for a double block on the outlaw. The biggest issue with this is that I only have blue creatures in my graveyard now. So the Rogues Gallery isn't great. I mean, I guess I can sack my Speakeasy server. Oh, that's a nice draw. They must have something they can do with 4 mana, though. It's really weird if they... Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, it's really weird if they had a kill spell and they didn't opt to use it. Sure. I see. I see, I see. Well, the 2/3 doesn't block anyways. I guess I block their appraiser. Get rid of the shield. Yeah, this is not great. Should have just blocked something long time ago so they didn't have 2 counters for that stupid bruiser too. We're too far behind now. I think I played this a little carelessly. Not 100% sure what I was supposed to do, but I don't think what I did was good. It's so awkward. Yeah. Kinda have to. The regulator is not going to work because I'm going to be... Well, actually, I might not be trading. No, I can take the regulator. Damn. Only a 2 for 1. Kind of sucks. Oh, do they have a make disappear? Oh, if they have a counter, we just lose anyways. Oh, they didn't. So I'm going to have to take the 3 from the Appraiser, take another 2 from the Outlaw recast. Then I get to tap a creature down with regular... Ah, this is pretty bad. Getting outvalued by Grixis. Good game, though. Yeah, that's brutal. Alright, gotta discard the Regulator and hope to draw something. They did have a court official for the record. So I go down to 3. Get to do some more scrying again. That ain't it. I mean... we're very dead. They have so many cards in their hand, and I don't see how we get out of this one. Yep, good enough. Alright, getting clubbed. I don't know what I was supposed to do that game. I just needed to draw the flyers earlier. I'm sure I made some bad plays in the middle, like maybe I didn't need to Rooftop Nuisance that early. And sandbagged it for a little while longer, but I'm not sure there was a reasonable route to winning given how much value they had. I mean, I guess I could have countered the Corpse Appraiser the first time around. Don't know. Alright, go next. Game 6 here. We are on the play with some counters. Counters. That's what we got in this hand. Counters. I think we'll just hold up counter magic and still, instead of just playing a random 2/2 for 2. Oh boy. And this could be the way it ends. I guess being on the play, I should have just played out the 2/2. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit of help. Save me, Toluz. Save me. And let's discard a 6-drop here. I don't think we trade with that quite yet. The reason being is we have a bunch of other connivers, so... I mean, one of them is in our hand, but that one's not till 5. They passed with 5 mana open, huh? Okay, I guess they're gonna swoop in a 2/1. I'll counter that. No? Okay. Big score, discarding Magician. That is worth countering for sure. Basically a 2-for-1 right off the bat. Nice. Okay, I actually think we're doing pretty well now. Now we just need to sit back and be stable. Like, I think this is a turn where we just... I mean, as weird as it feels, if I had just played that backup agent on turn 2, we'd be in such a good spot. But just pass here and kill shot there. Kill shot there, 5-3. Okay, I'm at 13, maybe 12 if they pump, which is fine. Arsonist, annoying. Can I get some lands here? Holy smokes. Yeesh. Just need to stabilize. That's very bad for us. I have to trade. If I don't, they get a treasure which they can just sack. And then ping off with Arsonist. Man. This sucks so bad. We're gonna lose. I guess here's my out. Going to discard the Croc, make them think I just don't have anything. They attack with their Arsonist. Perfect. And then I can trade with the Arsonist. Sorry, trade my shield for the Arsonist. Okay. That's good. Okay, now we can Broker's Veteran. Tap. Okay. I'm gonna attack even though if they have dash creatures, we kind of get wrecked. I'm not really in a position where I can afford to just sit back and do nothing, you know? Speaking of, there's a dash creature. Or blitz, not dash. Well, that one had menace anyway, so I couldn't block it. I guess that was irrelevant. Ay, 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 ay. It's crazy. We'd actually be in really good shape, I think, had I just played that stupid backup agent on the first turn when I had the chance to. I need to tax their mana. So I think Echo Inspector plus Hold for Ransom now is the right play. Let's put on the Menace creature. Say go. Real rough shape. Alright, they get to break my shield. I'm okay with that. Back their treasure, maybe. Oh, man, with the face breaker? That's good. Okay. Yeah, we need to kill this now. And Swooping Protector already trades with their Tycoon, and the backup agent just chumps the Fixer. Oh, they missed a pump on their Fixer. That's good. Okay, easy chump. Let's go clubbing. Sheesh. Gotta put the pressure on them. And I don't mind just running at another 2-2 here. Are you freaking kidding? Okay, well, they're splashing white for a Wrath, and it got me pretty good there. But that's kind of a joke. Let's see. Should I thin out my deck by 1 land? How many 4-drops do I have that I could draw? Just 2? We're really looking to draw like Obscura Charm here. So... let's see, we have 2 draws. 12 cards, yeah, that's worth it, waiting. Alright, we won't play the storefront. Okay, we're hoping they can't kill me here and we draw Rogue's Gallery at some point. Oh, that's not a good sign, they're giving me the GGs. They must just have a removal spell to go along. Oh, sure, Menace. Good beats. Good beats. Yeah. So, my first mistake was not playing out my 2-2 on turn 2, which actually cost me a ton of life. But then obviously we just got completely mana screwed there. And the opponent, they just played out some random creatures and got me. Man, this deck was so good and we only went 3-3. That sucks. But I think it was slightly on my fault for some of the games. Played a little bit loose there, that last one for sure. Again, the 2-2 on turn 2 instead of holding up counter made no sense. Or rather, holding up counter instead of playing 2-2. Because I was on the play, if I just play the 2-2 there, not only do I start bashing in for some damage, like relevant damage, I think it would have gotten in for like 6, maybe 4. But it would also trade it early on, and yeah. So, good deck, but kind of just threw there, unfortunately. And yeah, we got wrecked, so... good beats, sometimes that happens. Draft well, play poorly, and we ended up with a 3-3. We'll see you back tomorrow. Thanks for watching.